Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 25th, 26th, and 27th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that this is my weekend reading. I am going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. This is my Angel Tarot card. This will be for the main message. I will also pull one from John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will pull one at the end from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. This is just the introduction, so please know that this will be on all the videos. I will put a timestamp where you can jump past and, just go directly to your, your sign. Okay. Now, for the introduction, I am going to be using my Rider-Waite Tarot and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Well, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job just deliver the message. We have had some interesting times. Remember that Pluto thing with Capricorn, so things have heated up quite a bit. We can see that happening in the world, but at the same time, we do have, and cards are flipping, we do have Venus and Mars in Capricorn also. And it came to me this morning that they were a lot like, in the, what was it, in the late 20s, early 30s? In the 30s, 1930s. They're a lot like Bonnie and Clyde. And Bonnie and Clyde was a folk hero to many, many people, but at the same time, Bonnie and Clyde did their own thing. So, it's just, they didn't necessarily do everything the right way. In fact, they were kind of mean in many ways, and they were criminals in many ways, and at the same time, the public loved them. So, who's to say? Let's see what we have. Now, the last time for the week, we did have that good old Tower card, and we've had some really interesting energies happening. Let's see what we've got for the weekend. Right off the bat, we do have these three cards fell plus this fourth one. This one fell up. This is a 7. 7 is a divine number, divine intervention, divine interference. This is cup energy. Cup energy is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Things are going on with Scorpio right now, but this has choices. This is going to be a week of choices. And we have, some that are very positive choices, some that look on the negative side, some that are unknown choices. So we will have choices here, and let's see what the other cards have to say. Remember, anything reversed is stronger energy. Next card is the 8 of Wands. So 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Wands, rods is our fire energy. It is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. This has a lot of busy energy. This has so much energy going on. You don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know if you're the ones throwing the rods. You don't know if you're the ones that are on the receiving side of the rods. So this just has major, major fire energy moving on with this. So let's go on. Next card. The 6 of Cups. We've talked about what Cups is. 6 is the number of man, the energies we put to something, what we have made. This is looking back at an easier time. This is looking back at a time where we felt happier, maybe where we felt safer, more secure. The thing is, though, the 6 of Cups is also romanticizing that past, romanticizing that, remember Saturn in Aquarius, romanticizing that illusion. Okay, so part of it is we might want a happier time or a more peaceful time. The 8 of rods or wands is kind of like, nah, ain't going to happen. But, this is a time where we go, oh, if only, remember when. Well, I've been alive for 65 years. I remember the 50s. I remember the 60s. I remember the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, all the way up. And I know that each decade has had its own share of, I don't know, what do you want to say? Fear? Let's go on our next card. Our 5 of Swords. So Swords is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, our Gemini. It is also our Libra energy thought processes. It has some changes in our thought processes at the same time because 5 is about change, positive, negative. It just change is change. This one, again, I told you Aquarius, Gemini, and our Libra. It's thought processes. It's also hearing news. I think we had either the Five of Swords or the Seven of Swords in our last overview, our introduction. I don't remember that per se. But this is always sneaky snake. The Seven of Swords has the same sneaky snake energy. But this to me has, this is kind of, this guy is about to take all the swords. But he does leave some for the two. He leaves one each. But we don't know if there's more people in the horizon or not. So there's a lot of sneaky snake energy here. Again, this is about, this is about choices. There are choices to be made, choices to be had. And some of them are very powerful and positive. Some of them are still powerful, but not necessarily positive. They're negative. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting weekend and where we go with this. Now let's see what we have with our Osha Zen Tarot. I look at these more as our advice cards. Okay, these are more of our, oops, and there's a card that just flew away. The only card that we did not have, so we had our cups, we had our air, we had our swords, we had our wands, so we had our water energy, we had our air energy, we had our fire energy. The only energy we did not have was pentacles, which is our earth energy, which is what Capricorn is. Capricorn is an earth energy. And it's also Virgo and Taurus. It is your money, job, career. A lot of Capricorn has a lot of corporate type of energy to it, business type of energy. Okay, so let's go on. Let's see what this last one is. Maybe words of advice. Okay, so here we go. So we have this card, fighting. We have the armor on. We have the, I don't know who is, I don't know if this is who we're fighting or if this is us fighting. There is a struggle going on. There is some sort of a struggle going on. We can go and look back to this. We do have choices where what we're gonna do with that struggle. We do have to watch out for sneaky snake who wants to try to bring some changes. I don't know, positive, negative. But we're going to start off with the rods, the wands, a lot of activity going on this weekend. And we do have the struggle. Okay? Okay. Anyway, let's go on. Remember please to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Thank you all for letting me know that you are hearing my videos. I really appreciated that. So I really feel much better about that. But at the same time, again, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Let's get the videos out there. I really appreciate you also. We do get through this. We do get through this. Each day we get through this. And no matter what is going on in that universe or in this world, we still have to live our lives. So we want to live our lives with honor. And, many times when I say stay shining, we want to be that bright light for others. Okay? Okay. So let's start our videos now. Hello, my Tauruses, and how are you? Well, that Uranus in Taurus is going to have it's been having some really the unexpected stuff, hasn't it? Yeah, let's see where that's going to go for you. I don't know. I'm just feeling, actually, I feel like you you're kind of riding with it, and your psychic abilities, which you are very strong at, my Tauruses, it's kind of like you're seeing it a little bit better. I feel like you have more of a, I don't want to say, is it a control? Because who do we have control? I feel like you have more of an awareness of those next steps. So I do think that you should make sure you trust your gut, especially this weekend. Again, I feel like you can almost see, it's almost clear the next 2 or 3 steps ahead. And with that, you can do well. You can do well with that. Okay, let's see what we have here for my Tauruses. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. We'll move that out of the way. Okay, first card is reversed. What do we have here for my Tauruses? Things are moving. Things are moving on. Light at the end of the tunnel. 6, number of man, things that you have created. Again, I'm really feeling like you are engaging with your higher power, with that connection, with that third eye, however it is, your crown chakras. You are engaging more and more, and you're not fighting the energies as much as you're using these energies to push you to that better place. Okay, it's kind of like you have a better awareness. You're watching again, and I know that I think I talked about that with Aquarius too, but you're not just, or maybe it was Gemini, I don't know, one of the air signs I talked about that, but you have more of an earthy balance to this right now. You're not just doing this up in your head. You're actually taking this and moving it into the reality of your world. Okay, so the six of air, six, number of man, what we make of something. Air is our Gemini, our Libra, our Aquarius. This is things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Next card is the moon. The moon. So we have a 618. 1, new beginnings. 10, transition. 0, God source. 8, unlimited opportunities. The moon, Archangel Heniel. This, again, I told you about your psychic insights. So trust your psychic a little bit more, your psyche, your psychic downloads a little bit more. And I know that my Tauruses, you have been like pulled apart. I'm kind of getting like some of those sci-fi TV shows and movies. There's more than one that does this where you're transported and it's like, oh, you have to be brought down to the molecular level and then rebuilt again. So it's kind of like you have been in the last couple of years torn down and rebuilt. But you, again, going back to the six of air, what I was feeling about that, you have a better grasp. And again, I feel like you're seeing a couple of steps forward now. Now, again, I don't, there is that saying that, if you spend too much time in the past, that leads to depression. Too much time in the future leads to anxiety. That's why we want to stay in the present. I would say it's kind of like you're there, but you're kind of seeing what the I don't know, what the vibrations are bringing. Okay, but the moon generally has things are hidden. Things could be, again, one of the things I think Leo. So if you have Leo was talking about things being revealed. So if you have Leo in any of your, your rising, ascending, moon, Venus, Mars, things can be, things are being revealed more and more. Okay, so the moon, Archangel Heniel, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes. This is the important message for you. Release fears that hold you back. And this is a good time with the moon. We're waning. Time to release. Last card is the King of Earth. Now, King's underlying energy is air. Earth energy is your energy. Also, Virgo and Capricorn, money, job, career, also home. This is stepping into your position of power. Okay, so be prepared. Now, an example would be getting that promotion, and maybe being in a position where you exert influence or power over someone else. Another thing about the King of Earth could be doctor, lawyer, a professional. But the thing about the King of Earth, and now you have this. Trust your psychic. Your psychic abilities are very strong right now, moving into a better time. But the King of Earth also talks about money coming in, also talks about being a subject matter expert, also maybe you have to get a professional, maybe you have to get somebody to help you through this. But it also talks, again, stepping into your power, stepping where you're supposed to be. Now, generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, that goes with the six of air and the moon even, confidently accept the opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. The Midas touch, money coming in. And, even though it's like, well, it's not all about the money, well, we still need money to live. So, interesting with that one. Let's go on. So, yeah, this is moving. But again, the big thing I'm getting with you, my Taurus, is for this weekend, trust your psychic intuition, your downloads. Okay, let's go on here. Let's shuffle one more time here. Let's see what we've got with the John Holland. 7. The chakras have been coming up, but this is the first one that has the 7. So 618, 7, 7816. So 7 is the divine umbrella. It's a divine number, divine interference, divine intervention, your crown chakras. So from your heart down to your base or root is more of your physical. Your heart up to your crown is more of your metaphysical. We talk about, there's chakras all over, energy points that connect your soul, spirit, and physicality. But we talk mainly about the 7 main chakras. The crown chakra, I always think kind of like as a double escalator. Things going up, things going down, things going up, things going down. That is connecting with your higher power. That is, again, a lot of the downloads that I was talking about. There is, again, we have to actually learn to trust that. That's one of the big things, my Tauruses, that has been working for you, that has been one of these lessons, is trusting you, trusting your intuition, trusting your downloads, trusting your higher power. So a lot of psychic downloads, a lot of connecting. Things are moving for you, and it's almost like there's the old, I'm just doing this by the seat of my pants, meaning I don't even know why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it because I just know that this is what I need to do. Okay, so there's a lot of that type of energy going on. You may not know why you're doing what you're doing. You're just doing it because it's the right thing to do. Okay, anyway, let's see what crystal or energy for my Tauruses we have. Black Tourmaline. And I love my black tourmaline. Here we go. Protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, self-belief. There's a lot of this you've had to learn. I know I hate lessons. I don't like lessons, but they are needed. So this is one of those lessons to learn, is to trust yourself, trust your higher power, trust your intuition. Anyway, this weekend looks like there is something happening, something moving. And again, it's kind of like you just do what you do because it's the right thing. Anyway, my Tauruses, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. As always, my Tauruses, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.